Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A gain there of 20. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Now Darnold. A short one taken by Hockenson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run it here with Jones. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. He is sent back for a loss. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Darnold now to throw, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Vikings are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. Justin Jefferson. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. A first down throw for Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Vikings will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Well, we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offense.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So,
and he's in! Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings!
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Reichert good with the extra point. The Vikings are going to extend their lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Purdy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Stephon Gilmore.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Niners' 45-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Darnold. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Purdy. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's 4th down. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Receiver in motion, headed left. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 for Purdy. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll put Addison in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And this This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Stephon Gilmore.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's into the clear again. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the Vikings. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style.